Hey guys, this is Swift again. We did a really good job on Doomsday, on the last Doomsday duel. That ended up giving us quite a few points. It bumped us all the way up to the 14th slot. Um, just want to say, again, everybody did really well. I think the I was a little bit undecided. As you know, as you may know, I basically was in charge of the attack portion of the event there, and I was undecided. I mean, their Alliance Center won. It was pretty well fortified. I mean, it was a little bit better than ours. Actually, quite a bit better than ours. I would say it was probably comparable to Juan's Alliance Center over there. Basically, it was tucked back quite a bit. It took a really long time to get there, and basically, as a result of that, what it ended up happening is that it was just too far. It was too far for us to really get there effectively. So I was undecided whether we should go whether because it was so far away, whether we should just go right for Alliance Center 2 right away, or if we should go to try for Alliance Center 1. Well, we did end up trying for Alliance Center 1. It wasn't really working out. So I ended up switching it up a little bit to do a little bit of a surprise attack on their Alliance Center 2. Um, for example, like our Alliance Center 2 is right here, and if you think about it, it's actually, if you look at the outer ring, I mean, it's actually not really that far away by comparison. You end up going almost that far, or maybe even farther for Alliance Center 1 a lot of the time. So I think that this attack, this strategy will be very effective going forward. As far as that goes, I see it kind of playing out a couple of different ways. If we continue to do this going forward, either most I would think that most people either won't notice right away, or it'll be too late by the time they notice, or they do notice and they try to stop us. But then what happens is that they end up having to take bases from around Alliance Center 1, leaving gaps like we have right now a little bit. Um, and and basically what that would do then is that would free up spaces for us to put our bases there. And so that if we wanted to go back for Alliance Center 1, that would help out with with that quite a bit. Now I don't have much time, with these videos, so I want to talk about our history. We were talking about the truce timers lately. Basically, what we're looking at is if you look at the War Day record, um, we had the first. I want to say the bottom three were when we had the truce timer set at at 8 o'clock, or I should say like an 8 hour delay, like 0 to 8 hours. Like we talked about in America, for many of our American friends, that would make it anywhere between 3 a.m. to 6 a.m., which for most people is not going to really work out that well. We did lose two of those bottom three when we were on that truce timer. When we switched it, though, um, Pirate Mafia, as you know, I mean, they ended up taking advantage of it. They kind of caught us by surprise. We didn't really know that the truce timer was going to take effect right away, that it was going to, there was a little confusion there. But then when we fully expected it at reset, we got a really big win, our biggest win so far. That one went really well. Basically, what it comes down to is the last two truce timers, the 8 and 16 that we're on right now, and the 16 to 24, are basically useless because for the first 16 hours, for the first either 8 or 16 hours, it basically leaves us um, like available to for them to declare on us. So it kind of, you kind of are forced to do it at reset anyway. You're forced to do the duels, um, or you're forced to have that 8 hour delay. So really, if you think about it, the only truce timers that are really, um, that we can even really consider would be either doing it at reset, so no truce timer, or doing like an 8 hour delay. Now, I mean, based on the way the wars have been going, the duels, um, I mean, I know an 8 hour delay, it works better for some of the people, but not so much for others. It seems to be, I don't know, about 50-50. Um, but I mean, at the same time, if we do an 8 hour delay, I mean, like I said, I mean, it leaves a lot of people out. I would say, we should try to do it at reset, one way or the other. I mean, people are going to be starting out, and then other people are going to be coming in later. So, I mean, it's going to be that way whether you do it at reset or whether you do an 8 hour delay. I would say reset would be better though, because I mean, I think we're going to continue to have more success with the people that we had. The amount of participation, like if you look at if you look at the participation for each one of these events, then basically what it'll show you is, yeah, this last time we had 30 participants, and then if you look at the past ones, we had 38, which is that's pretty good, but we still ended up losing. Um, or no, I'm sorry, we had 28 on our side. They kind of switched it up a little bit. So we had 30 participants this last time. We had 28 the first time, 32, 19. Yeah, so really it's a participation issue. It seems to be pretty consistent across the board. More participants the first few, but then it kind of dropped off. I think we can switch it up maybe. I don't know. I mean, maybe we can do it at reset for a little while, then go back to the 8 hour delay. I mean, if participation seems to be dropping off or whatever, I mean, just give different people a chance to kind of recover, and kind of get a little bit of a break. Maybe we can go back and forth or something like that. So that's my take on it. I mean, like I said, I think we should definitely, consider going. Since most people have pretty well protected Alliance Center ones, unless Alliance Center one looks pretty easy to get, I think we should make it a regular practice to go directly for Alliance Center two. I mean, it was very easy to get there for us, and it was very effective. That was a big part of the reason why we won there. So yeah, just let me know what you think. You can, if you can message me or online or in the game. Let me know what your thoughts are, and yeah, I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Thanks so much.